As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go with Madden Ultimate Team. This take it in at the goal line.
Oh, why do you do it?
His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
We banging numbers. Here in Los Angeles. Maybe he can just run by me, maybe. Give some time to throw it.
Culpepper going to throw it right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in. Complete.
There's your 94 speed for you.
Vikings.
Bro, the corner, that must have been hard for him. But then the safety just gave up on that shit.
For the game's first score here this afternoon.
Shit, we need too much money.
Extra point safely through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Some hard flats.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive.
What?
But he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Yeah.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll roll him out right. And able to find Alan Lazard. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
That's not a fumble. I literally kicked him in the face. What the fuck?
That's multiple times now. He's tagged them with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now Fields. Swinging this out for Pollard. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed out hard there. He was ready for that running play. Out to his left. This is caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are
I'm talking about the game.
Tying this thing up. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown,
yeah.
Vikings. Terry McLaurin.
I'm just on Madden.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have moved out in front.
I'm black?
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
I'm an African monkey.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. After the loss, they'll come
oh,
on
Lord have
second
mercy,
and 13.
I'm about to bust.
Fields.
Let's go, 7.
Fields
Good
to
shit.
turn, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He'll buy some time right. Trying for Ayuk.
He picked that off.
Derwin James with a pick. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Oh my god, that's
over the middle, and it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Oh.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Yeah, better line, buddy.
And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh,
and this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here.
Oh my God.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Now McCoy. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. LaShawn McCoy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Yeah.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
What'd you say? Yeah.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. With 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, I thought... Oh, never mind. I thought I would have.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Nazi, Nazi, Nazi.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
tackle 100.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Something in the bag.
Fields now to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Still about bringing some heat, but
they snap it to Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Justin Fields, 4-yard touchdown scamper. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Looking to throw. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
What?
Terry McLaurin, 74 yards. And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point right down.
What?
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
Bro, he had a wide open flat.
That was through the passing game.
The Cardinals a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on third down, Fields. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. Going deep for Diggs. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen.
Why is he like in?
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you gotta pick that off.
Gotta be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
All right, we're good. We're tackling.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Fields. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And
dude, that's enforcer, bro. You have to fumble.
As he can only get to the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. Touchdown. Jamar Chase.
Shot.
A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Oh, we missed it, though.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and run some clock now with McCoy. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. He'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh my fucking God.
He'll drop to throw.
Dude, this game, bro.
They needed, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game,
yes.
I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Oh, that's a fumble, bro. Oh my. I'm actually about to lose this guy, bro.
3rd and 1. We're going to get a timeout here. As he'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
It certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Going to run again here with Pollard. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Another timeout called
what
by
the
the
fuck is
Vikings
enforcer
now.
for if they
That'll
can't
leave them with just
fumble,
1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score,
that's what I'm fucking talking about, bro.